Hi guys, I have splashed out on the Splashy Gecko sketchbook. It is a watercolour sketchbook, which is what I've been looking for, but I've been looking for one that was not so expensive but still quite good quality, because I don't want to be scared to use it. And if it's really expensive, I will be scared to use it. So I went for the Artgecko. I've heard they're really good quality. They're made here, actually in the UK, and they're just such a good price. This A4 one, I think it's 20 pages, so 40 sides, something like that. And here you can see the little gecko stamp on the back. It feels amazing. It's almost like a leathery feel to the front and the back. And I wasn't expecting that quality. Inside then we've got that nice protection page. I'm just flicking through to show you the thickness of the pages. And everything you need to know about it's on the front. You can use it for a whole range of pencil, pen and paint mediums. But what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to do a front page, like a starter page that has a space on it to say when I started it, when I stopped. So we're going to do that today. I'm going to try and use a whole range of different mediums and see which ones I felt worked okay and which ones didn't, and whether they came through on the back or not. This is 300 GSM, so it is a really good quality paper. I'll just say that now. And I wanted 300 GSM because I didn't want the paper buckling all the time with a watercolour. And obviously the thinner it is, the more it will buckle under the watercolour, especially if you want to do things where you actually need lots of water. So yeah, I'm just trying things out. You're literally just seeing me have a go first time. Didn't plan this or anything. So I've got some lettering that I found online that I really like. So I basically used Canva. I typed out the word started, and I then changed the lettering to a lettering that I thought, yep, actually I can cope with that. So I copy that on here. It's a very arty kind of font, so it was good fun. I then ended up colouring them in with different kind of mediums. Yeah, so I just took my time with this, and I really enjoyed doing it and trying out the different mediums. So what I'll do is I'll fast forward the drawing for you and we'll get to the different mediums. So with everything drawn out, I'm now going to try first of all the Ohuhu alcohol markers to see how they go down on the paper. I really liked how they went down. I didn't try blending or anything like that, or layering. For this, I just wanted to know how they felt on the paper and to see how much to go through. As you can see, they do go through the back, but they don't go onto the other page. I have a piece of paper inserted just in case, but they didn't go beyond bleeding through the page to the back, so that's good. Yeah, I chose a nice blue colour that I wanted. I'm just literally choosing colours as I go. I have absolutely no plan whatsoever. Sadly, it didn't record me writing the word finished, That was with my acrylic marker pens. And I chose purple again at random, just choosing any colours that I feel would look nice. I've gone for kind of a red peachy colour for the first banner where I write in my start date, and this is for watercolours. So this is watercolour paper, and yeah, it's brilliant. The paint goes down beautifully. There's no buckling of the paper or anything. I was so happy with this. So I can use this with confidence, knowing that I'm not going to get any pooling of watercolour. I'm not going to get any of that paper buckling. It just makes it so hard to paint when it does that. So I'm very, very happy, which is mainly why I got it, because I thought if the watercolour goes down okay, then I'll be fine with acrylics. The alcohol markers are trickier. I'll probably use separate alcohol marker paper and maybe just stick the paper. Next, I pull out my watercolour pens. I think these, yeah, there are Taser pens. I don't tend to use these very much. I prefer just to use my normal watercolours, but I wanted to get them just to try them to see what they were like, and yeah, they're great. They do act like watercolours. What I like about these, and you'll see me do it in a minute, is I add water to the nib to water down what I'm doing, because eventually the colour still comes out as strong as it is anyway. You'll see. I think I just did it then. So they're good fun to play around with. Now I'm just moving on to finishing off decorating the front page. I do go into drawing art supplies and things like that. Seeing as how it is a sketchbook, why not? I haven't done this before. I haven't done a started or finished page before, testing out all the different mediums, but I think it's when you get a new sketchbook that you've never had before, at least then you can find out straight away what works, what doesn't, and how well it works. So yeah, I carry on and I fill in the page with lots of different pictures of resources, art resources, and yeah, I'll leave you to watch the rest. It might give you some ideas anyway. This point where I realise I haven't used colouring pencils, so that's what I move on to now, just to do these pencils, these little pencils at the side of the palette. And yeah, they're fine on watercolour paper. They're really nice to go over watercolour and watercolour paper anyway, so I knew they were going to be okay. And these are Brutfunas, which are an average kind of price, but a really good grade pencil. I love the Brutfunas. I recommend them to everybody. And I do in the end decide to use my fine liner pens and go around and line everything. It didn't really necessarily need it, but I quite like it. I think it helps, it stands out more when you do that. So yeah, I just went for it. But as I say, it's not necessary. I also feel as though there's something missing from the sides here, and although the camera didn't record it, I don't know, I must have just pressed the wrong button. I drew these 2 long pencils at the side, and I just think it helps to finish it off a little bit. And then at the top I've written down all the different types of mediums that I've used on the front, art mediums, and then a little box, and I've ticked all of the ones that were fine, that I like, and all of the ones, and then there's a cross. There's only one cross, and that's the alcohol markers, which, as I say, I predicted anyway. So hope you enjoyed that. Take care everyone, have a good day.